Hey, what's up everybody? Doing a little different video today. Gonna do an oil change on my gas 350. Pretty much goes for all the brands, doesn't matter, 250, 450. Oil change is gonna be relatively the same unless you have a two-stroke. This little kit right here, $35. Exact oil amount you need, filter and a crush washer. In my case, gotta get your skid plate off. This is your oil filter location, your screen location, and right there is your drain plug. So let's get the pan underneath it, start getting this oil out. So your oil drain bolt is going to be an 8 metric Allen key. But while I'm in here, because I have a skid plate, I'm going to go ahead and clean this up before I even touch that. It's still really clean, but in these bikes, it's recommended that you do it every like 5 hours. I think that the book actually says 10. Then after your secondary drain's completely out, you go ahead and grab your 1/2 inch for some reason, because Austria, and we're gonna drain that one out right there. So yeah, that's where the majority of your oil is going to come out. A lot of people don't even do the second one, but it does have a little bit in it. So you will be overfilling it if you don't drain both. So while that's all draining, you want to go ahead and clean your oil drain plug up and get your old crush washer off. We're not going to use that anymore. Wipe your drain plug with a clean rag. Get that magnet all cleaned up. I don't have any shavings in mine, which is good. Something to take a look at, especially when you get higher up into the hours. And we're going to take our oil filter out, which is a T30. So yeah, it needed a change. It's a pretty dirty filter, but you could probably get away with 10 hours. I have an XR250. I change the oil like once a year on. You cannot do that with these bikes. I'm gonna go get that box opened up and we can start putting this back together. You also have to get this little screen out here. Don't drop it into the oil pan. So yeah, these come in it. And you gotta spray this out with brake clean and then use some air to blow it out. You can look for your metal shavings in here too. Looks pretty good. I only have 11 hours on this bike. So they do last. You just have to do, you really have to be up to the maintenance on them. You can't just ride it, and hope it's gonna be okay. They will punish you. This open. There we go. So yeah, like I said, you get your KTM branded filter because it's a KTM, and you'll get your little 1 liter of Motorex oil, which is recommended by the book, and your crush washer. Nice little bag too. And you get the box if you do any shipping on eBay. So it's worth it. 36 bucks. It's the cheapest I've found. You just go on eBay and pick that up. Time to reassemble. So we'll get this filter out. And obviously, rubber end goes in first. You want it to have a little pop there like that. Then take your oil filter cap. I like to put it where the oil filter is pointing up so you can read it. And then take the bolts you definitely didn't lose. Hand thread those first. I don't worry about the torque specs if you watch the rest of my channel. I just make sure everything's tight. Now, if it was an engine rebuild, you would, but this is not. I already put the drain plug in and the new crush washer, so the only thing left to do here is to put the new oil in. And fill her up. It takes this whole 1 liter. And then you have a little sight glass right down there, and we'll check that out, make sure we're all good. So now that that's all taken care of, come over here. Look for leaks. Ideally, you let it run for a couple minutes. I don't want to gas myself out. That's why I didn't do it in the beginning of the oil change either. So, as you can see, it's real low. But when we pick the bike up, I don't know if you can see it, and that's difficult. Sit you down there like that. When it's level, it's about right. So that's it for the oil change. Level's good. And the only thing I'm going to do now to go ride again is pull this off. It's difficult. And tripod's not around. I'm going to pull that off. And I'm going to do an air filter clean. And I'll be good to go. So that's it. Catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.